Hello, YouTubers. Today I'll be talking about the ignition interlock device from Monitech. And you can see here, I've got this card here so you can get it any of the Monitech locations. Um, you see there, fail level means that you'll get a code you have to call and pay them so it'll crank if you fail. And then you'll have a um, appointment. They'll have to go. They'll want to check the machine out, and then you'll get to go to the DMV to a hearing. Now you do not want to get a fail. Warnings are okay. Warnings are just warnings. Just fix the problem and keep going. As you can see there, the levels. And on the back here, it's got everything to ensure accurate test results. Carry a jug of water with you. See there, it says always inspect ingredients in all foods, medicines, and drinks. Refrain from eating 5 minutes before testing. Rinse with water prior to testing. Ensure proper vehicle ventilation. Now, another thing they don't tell you, like breath mints or anything that's on your breath like that that's strong, alcohol, don't just rinse if you swallowed it, but drink a lot of water behind it and rinse. I mean, really, really rinse and drink water. If you swallowed anything with alcohol, like breath mints, like chew them up or something and swallow them, it's really going to be on your breath and down in there, it's down in there in your throat. But in other words, you can see what ought to avoid. Um, a lot of these will just make it say, like an invalid reading or something. If it's not alcohol, like bleach or something, uh, you just have to look on the back of the containers. I never had trouble with windshield wiper fluid, but just look on the back. Yeah, any kind of ripe fruit, beware of. Be very wary. Um, but as far as toothpaste, Colgate's good. There's no alcohol in Colgate. Um, as you can see here on the bottom, small print. Um, just make sure to document everything that happens. Date, time and date. Documentation's big with them. Um, you can actually get people to sign documents that you write out. I've done that. Employers, like if the device comes loose, just plug it back in. It's no big deal. It'll just ask you to pull over and cut the engine off and do another start blow. But going on with this, what to avoid when using an ignition interlock device. Of course, any kind of alcohol. We done said mouthwash, didn't we? Mouthwash is a big one. Breath sprays has a small amount of alcohol in it. It'll give a false positive. a potential to give a false positive. Tobacco products. Smoke from any tobacco products can damage the IID if enough smoke is blown into the device. This can cause future problems, resulting in the replacement of the device as well as replacement costs for damaging the IID. You can get insurance on the device. Be sure to keep it covered out of the sun. Keep it. You can cover it. You can remove it. Take it inside. It's got instructions on. It's just a little computer anyway, handheld. It shows you how to take it loose. They'll show you at Monitech. Some of them you can just pull loose. Pizza with the yeast. Some of the yeast it says here. I'm reading from the yeast that is present in the dough of certain pizzas has the potential to also display a false positive when conducting the blow test. This is why it's important to wait approximately 15 minutes prior to giving your sample, as well as rinsing your mouth out with water prior to testing, and drink lots of water behind it. Tampering, removing your device. Avoid tampering with or removing your ignition interlock device. Any tampering with the device can be considered an offense and led to legal penalties, fees, and additional time spent with the device or under close monitoring. Illegal drugs and substances. Avoid the use of illegal drugs while using an ignition interlock device or breathalyzer, even if the device itself is not testing for these drugs, which some may. There are other accessories such as cameras installed in the vehicle that will capture and report these incidents to your monitoring authority. Illegal drug use can also lead to future substance abuse and inhibits the recovery process of alcoholism and addiction. Okay. We'll get back to that little paper in a minute. This card here, more in detail. Attempting to trick or cheat a breathalyzer test can lead to legal action and penalties, as well as major fees from the ignition interlock device providers. It is not possible to trick or cheat a BAC test using these devices, and any attempt may lead to severe consequences. Videos and articles you see online or anywhere on this topic are often not accurate and considered tampering. Distractions while driving can lead to unsafe driving and potential rolling retest issues. In order to drive with an ignition interlock device, the driver must be focused, obeying the laws of the road, paying close attention to speed, and potentially pulling over to perform a rolling retest safely. That just means the rolling retest is you just pull over and blow. You could go down the road blowing. Distracting passengers, cell phone calls, or text messages, loud music, or other distractions are all things to avoid while driving and performing rolling retests. You can get a little light installed in that'll blink. I just keep the noise down, don't roll the windows down, things like that. Just keep the noise at a decent level. The machine, you've got a volume level, you can put the volume level all the way up. It's pretty loud. Back to this. Let's see. Yeah, see the honey buns. That's sugar alcohol. Definitely, I've had that happen, and it's cough syrup. Um, I just wouldn't have any hand sanitizer in there at all. Hairspray, even hairspray in your hair, it'll detect that. Just if you spray it around in there and then blow, it's gonna be bad. It'll pick up the least little bit like that. It's gonna be hopefully it's just a warning. I don't know. It just depends how much you spray around, like air freshener. Um, like it says, roll the windows down if you do. Let the wind blow. If you forget, just let the wind blow in there real good and blow it all out. Um, Main thing is though, just keep your jug of water in there and just keep rinsing. Keep going. Don't miss your blows. Um, that's all for today, I guess. Um, but just like this card says, um, always inspect ingredients in all food, medicines, and drinks. Everything is, you can't just go down the road doing, eating and drinking. The soft drinks, some of them have small amount of alcohol, but I haven't had any problem with soft drinks. Like Pepsi's got wood alcohol in it, but it's just not enough to do anything. Other than that, that's all I have on this. That's all I pretty much know. But good luck out there. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe.